Welcome to Philosophy. Today's story is about a young girl asking her father, "What is true love?" Let's begin.
In a cozy little house, nestled on the edge of a serene forest, lived a curious child named Emma and her wise father. Emma had just returned home from school, her face beaming with excitement as she carried a secret deep within her heart. She had met someone special, and she couldn't wait to share her feelings with her father. As the sun cast a warm glow through the windows, Emma settled at the kitchen table where her father was sipping a cup of tea.
Hello, Father. How is your tea? I have a meaningful question for you. And it's not about tea.
Emma began, her voice tinged with curiosity.
I met someone at school today. His name is Ethan, and he's really nice.
The wise and concerned father sipped his tea. The father looked at his daughter with a knowing smile, a twinkle in his eyes.
Oh, really? You met a boy at school? Tell me more about this boy called Ethan.
Emma's cheeks flushed with a rosy hue as she recounted her day. Emma had been thinking about this mysterious boy named Ethan for many hours. Ever since they met, this boy took over her thoughts, and she could not wait to bring him to life with her words.
He helped me pick up my books when I dropped them, and he even gave me a piece of his apple during lunch. And then he offered to walk me to the school bus, and I accepted. He waved me a farewell, and then he got on his own school bus. Father, I miss him already.
The father chuckled softly. He drank another slow sip of tea. Then he spoke a simple comment.
Emma, my sweet daughter. It sounds like you had a special day.
Emma nodded eagerly. But Ethan consumed her mind. For Emma, the walk to the school bus with Ethan was incredible. But when he waved goodbye, her heart was full of something like pain and longing.
Yes, Father. It was a special day for me. But I have a question. How do you know when it's true love? Real love? I have these feelings. And I cannot stop thinking about how kind Ethan is, and how handsome. But he really is kind. And gentle. I didn't want to leave him at the bus. And I can't wait to see him tomorrow at school.
The father leaned back in his chair, pondering his daughter's question. Swirls of hot air and steam rose from his tea. The father knew that this moment would come eventually, and he wanted to offer his daughter the best guidance he could.
Well, Emma.
The father began. He drank a long gulp of tea. For the father was a little nervous. And the father was remembering, for a moment, when many years ago, he met Emma's mother for the first time.
Love is a complex and beautiful thing. There's no simple answer to your question. But I can share some wisdom with you.
Emma listened intently, her eyes wide with curiosity. The father put down his tea.
True love.
The wise father paused. His own voice a little dreamy, thinking of Emma's mother and his own love for her. The father continued.
Listen, my daughter. True love is like the sun breaking through the clouds on a stormy day. It warms your heart, fills you with joy, and makes you feel that you can. Makes you know you can be your absolutely true, genuine self.
Emma nodded, taking in her father's words. Emma still had questions. Deeper questions.
But how do you really know, Father? How do you know it's not just a crush or something else?
The father smiled with warmth and generosity of insight. The father prepared himself by drinking another sip of tea.
That's a great question, Emma. You see, a crush can be intense, but it often fades with time. True love, on the other hand, grows stronger as time goes by. It's a feeling of deep connection, trust, and understanding. It's when you care about someone's happiness as much as your own, and you're willing to support and be there for them through thick and thin. Thick and thin means everything tough and everything difficult and everything near impossible that life might throw at you. You will not leave them, and they will not leave you. And you respect each other in all ways. You share everything, and you're completely honest. And most of all, true love means you want to make yourself a better person. And if they love you, they will make themselves a better person. That does not mean you are not good people to begin with. True love means every day that you wake up, you want to be a better person for the one that you truly love. It is not always easy, but you do it. Do you understand the complexities of true love?
Emma considered her father's words carefully. It was a lot to try to understand. She was so young, and love was so new. She had not yet been tested by every aspect of life.
So, Father, does that mean I'm in true love with Ethan?
The father chuckled again. The father almost coughed on his tea. But the father knew this was very important to his daughter. And new love is such a curious and wondrous and naive thing.
Not necessarily, my sweet daughter. You're still very young, and it's important to take your time to get to know someone before making such a big decision. True love often develops slowly, like a beautiful flower, blossoming over time. It's about building a strong friendship and connection with someone.
Emma sighed, feeling a mixture of relief and anticipation. Emma wondered how she would feel tomorrow at school when she saw Ethan again. Emma wondered how Ethan really felt about her. She thought in her mind, would Ethan offer me another slice of apple at lunch?
Thank you, Father. I'll take things more slow with Ethan and see where it goes.
The father reached across the table and gently squeezed Emma's hand.
My beautiful daughter, you sometimes remind me of your mother. She didn't want to take things slow, and I had to remind her that if she and myself, as her possible future partner, might have an entire life together, an immensely wonderful life, then we have a long time to get to know each other first. Because you might love several people, but you can only have one true love. There is only one. Of all of the people you encounter in this immense and confusing world, when there is only one that you dream of, and they dream of you in return. And you both shared this sometimes crazy, and always happy, and every now and then very difficult dream, every day throughout this crowded mess of life. That is true love.
The wise father thought of Emma's mother and drank his tea very slowly. He almost lost himself in his own thoughts of true love. He awoke himself from his dream and spoke again.
My beautiful daughter, remember, I'm always here to listen and offer advice whenever you need it. And whether it's a crush or true love, what matters most is that you're happy and always treated with true kindness and true respect.
As the evening sun dipped below the horizon, Emma and her father continued to chat about love, the complexities and challenges of life, and the endless wonders that awaited them both. Father and daughter knew that their bond was one of the purest forms of true love which either of them could ever experience.
Thank you for listening. If you liked my story, please think about subscribing to my channel. Set forth with purpose and love, my friend, and return soon for more philosophy lessons.